80% of our revenues going forward are coming from mining. And over the last few years, as you say, we've really transformed the business from actually quite a diversified flow control enterprise into something that is now really focused on mining. And that's because number one, it's the strongest part of our business, but fundamentally we see really, really strong tailwinds in the mining industry driven by demand for metals such as copper, gold, iron ore, for three reasons. First of all, underlying population growth and the demographics of urbanization and rising living standards. But also, as we look at the way that the planet tackles climate change over the next several decades, it's going to demand a lot more copper and nickel and so on to drive the decarbonization and electrification. And then finally, you've got a mining industry which actually has not been quick to adopt new technologies over the years and has set very aggressive net zero targets of its own and needs to adopt new technologies to achieve those targets. So we see a market with three really, really strong tailwinds going forward and lots of opportunity for us to grow the business very strongly by focusing on them.
Yeah, Jon, I think you make some terrific points, and I don't want to drink the Weir Group Kool-Aid, but the fact of the matter is, people out there very often think, OK, we may well lose oil and gas at some stage, although it ain't going to happen very soon. We may well lose coal, but there are other products out there which are front and centre, from rare earths onwards as well. And this industry, well, where is it on the digitisation, on the technology front as well? Because I get the impression from what you've been saying is that it's been slow to adapt and to adopt.
Well, our exposure is to, all of the commodities, frankly. We're involved in the processing of minerals, the extraction and processing of minerals. So whether it's copper, gold, iron ore, lithium, nickel, then we've got a role to play in doing that. And the fact that not many people know is that Weir actually is involved in the production of the majority of the world's copper, which is really one of the future facing metals. So again, a great place to be, to be focused on, I think. And we just see there's lots of opportunities to grow there. I think when you look at where copper prices are today, $9,000 a ton, nobody was really expecting that. And that's telling you something. That's telling you that this is a good place to be. That's telling you there's going to be a lot of investment over the coming years into that space. And the mining industry does need to adopt new technologies. It needs to use less water. It needs to use less energy. It needs to keep its people safer. And it needs to adopt new technologies to do that. And increasingly, digitization and the use of big data and machine learning will be a very important part of that. And for Weir, that means that we've got to not only complete the transformation into focusing on mining, but we've also got to broaden our horizons from our core of material science and hydraulics and mechanical engineering and embrace data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, so that it complements our existing offering to our customers.